Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. So, Dale, there's a couple of things you have a lot of experience with. One is with prototypes. And so let's talk about that. When somebody comes up with an idea for a specific product, whether it's the earbuds that you did with Orasonics or this fishing rod, how do you go about doing a prototype without breaking the bank?
Well, that's a good question, because there's a lot of ways to go about it. And, you know, there's a lot of new equipment out there. You see all these, you know, there's Kickstarters, there's stuff on eBay, there's, I mean, all these 3D printers, and there's hundreds of different types of printers and things, and it gets confusing. You don't know what to buy. And you think, oh, I'll buy a $2,000 printer and I'll just print my, my product or prototype or whatever. And it turns out it doesn't work very good.
Yeah.
So you really got to know exactly what to do. I didn't learn. I learned through trial and error. I'm kind of like the Thomas Edison approach to things. I'll beat my head against the wall and figure out every way that it don't work to get to the way that it does work. So, so I think you're looking for what works. Well, it's going to be specific to different types of things.
Right.
Like with the Orasonics products. They're all 3D printed, and you know, I did the CAD work, which is, you know, computer-aided design in SolidWorks, and then 3D printed them. I actually went on to, we actually do all of our manufacturing as 3D printing now. Kind of revolutionized that.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
so the way you tell the 3D printer what to print is through a CAD program.
CAD drawing or a 3D object. And you have to have that. And it's kind of hard to get if you don't know how to use the software, but I didn't know how to use it, and I learned in a weekend how to use it. I'm not saying everybody can, but, you know, give it a shot. It's not that hard.
Right.
And there's lots of places out there, lots of websites. I don't know the exact names of them, but you can go like 99 Designs. There's a website called 99 Designs, and you can pay them a small amount to do logos and websites and things like that. So I'm sure there's other websites that you can work with people to have the CAD work done. And then there's print agencies online you can send your files to and have them printed for you, 3D printed, and or prototyped, which makes it much easier to get into it. You don't have to spend 50 grand on something to, you know, get an injection molded thing made. You know, just for instance, this fishing rod, we 3D printed this originally to make sure it was like we wanted, and then we worked with a manufacturer or a prototyping company here in Tennessee, 3D Systems, to actually cast these. They cast them out of resin instead of injection molding it, and it allows you to make a part for, it's, you know, it's still expensive. You couldn't go to production with this at $20 or $30 for this one piece, but it allows you to have a fully functional, ready to go, provable, showable prototype that you can do Kickstarters with. You can show at shows. You can get people's interest with, and that's important to get to that point. So.
That's good information. So you also will know something about patents and patenting. So
a little bit.
Yeah, tell us about when it makes sense to get a provisional patent, to spend the big bucks on the full patent, and kind of what people need to know if they are thinking about a patent.
Right. I went through a lot of patent attorneys. I'm not saying they're all bad, but you really got to find somebody who knows how you speak, like connects with you. I looked for years, and I had several patents filed over the years, and it cost me an exorbitant amount of money, and it really didn't go anywhere. And then I found the right patent attorney. And I could literally, one thing, for instance, I was in Japan, in Tokyo at a show, and I had this crazy idea. And I went to the hotel room, and I drew this stuff out on a napkin, and I took pictures of it with my phone and emailed him a description. And when I got back, he had the provisional patent done. It was really simple to do.
Yeah.
So one of the tricks is find the right guy, find the right firm or lady. make sure that you can communicate well with them. Don't let the patent attorney things scare you. They're human beings, and you got to really convey what your idea is. And also, they really need to kind of know what it is you're doing. Let's take this for example.
Let's take a quick break and come back and get the example there. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.